He's Arizona's highest-rated recruit. The Wildcats pulled him away from the local LA schools and other college powerhouses. Nathan Tilford is Arizona's running back for the future, and at 6'2", he will be the biggest back Rich Rodriguez and Calvin McGee will have had here during their time at Arizona. Although he's still raw as a running back, Arizona's coaches feel he has the size and ability to eventually be one of the best in the country. Nathan Tilford is on campus getting the process started. For more, here's Matt Moreno.
Nathan Tilford is a big-time recruit for Arizona, and he ended up finishing the year as Arizona's top-rated recruit in the class. He finished number 133 overall in the Rivals.com rankings and the final 2017 rankings, and for good reason. For Tilford, it starts with his size. He's about 6'2", over 200 pounds. At Rivals, he's listed as an athlete because he could play on both sides of the ball. Some people thought maybe he was a better fit at linebacker and could eventually turn into a solid linebacker at the college level, but Arizona's going to be using him as a running back. That's where they think he fits in best. That's where they think his future is and where he can make his biggest impact. He'll join a talented running back group for Calvin McGee in Arizona, being alongside J.J. Taylor in the future. This season, he'll get a chance to pair up with Nick Wilson and form one of the better groups in the Pac-12, maybe even across the country. What's different about Tilford is his size. When fans get a chance to see him and see pictures of him or video of him next to these other running backs, he doesn't look like anybody else on the roster at that position, really maybe even on the roster in general. His size is really something that stands out. We watched him earlier in the year at the Arizona camp at Centennial High School in Corona, and that's what really stood out about him. You could tell that he's just a different type of player, a different type of recruit, and that's going to be important for Arizona moving forward. They're going to be able to utilize him in some different ways. He's still a bit of a raw running back in that sense, and his size, he really leans on his size and being physical when he gets on the field, and that's going to help him at the next level. But moving forward, it's going to be about refining his skills as a running back, letting him do some things out of the backfield and catching passes and doing some other different things that allow him to utilize his full skill set. But he's really talented and a guy that Arizona's going to be able to build around in the coming years. Might not end up staying around for long if he ends up having the type of career that Arizona thinks he can have, but a very talented piece for Arizona and something to really build around for the future here in Tucson.